Welcome to Straight Outta Jersey. Today's podcast is brought to you by Ace Sunglasses. Go to acesunglasses.com.au to purchase some of the best shades around. Use promo code MRG30 and receive 30% off selected brands. That's Ace Sunglasses.
What's up, guys? We are live. It is Halloween special. It's live. We're going over the NFL Week 8. And if you could see the Jets, this is what we are because we suck. Let me take this off right now. And before we get started, let's introduce the team. Another fellow suffering Jets fan, Tom TD Davis. What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Good to be back.
All right. We got my brother, Coach Diz. What's up?
What up? What up?
We got Chino XL up top.
What's up, guys? What's up?
All right. So before we get started, we just want to do some house cleaning real quick. First thing we want to do is obviously our nephew, Landon Zapata. Him and the Berwick team, they won the championship. There they are. And the biggest one on that team looks like George. So congratulations to Landon. Did a great job. There's Landon, Jax, and George, and Michelle. Congratulations again. They won. Everyone, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment about what's going on. If you like the Jets, Giants, or whatever you do. You can't like the Jets, but whoever you like. And then also give us a thumbs up. Also, we want to thank Ace Sunglasses, Frank and Shannon, for supporting us and doing what they do and sponsoring us. Now let's get down to the dirt and all the grimy stuff that happened this weekend. We're not even at Halloween yet, and the Jets season is over. Yep. It's over. They lose to the Pats 25-22. The coaching staff is atrocious. The kicker, I don't even know why we still have this kicker on the team. I saw a great stat that, I don't know if you guys saw this, that the NFL, any team in the NFL, when they score 20 points or more, hold the team to 250 yards or less and have no turnovers, they're 750-1. That one team was the Jets. 751, and that one team was the Jets. Amazing stat. I think they're cursed. I don't know. They could have Jim Brown. They could have Joe Montana in their prime and Jerry Rice in their prime, and they'd still find a way to lose. The Patriots gave them that game more than a few times, but I am now sick of it. I'm taking my Jets hat right now, and I'm tossing it in the garbage. I'm not going to watch any more games. I don't know. I'm going to root for the Steelers, I think. I don't know, because it is horrible. Tom, please talk me off the bridge, because what do you think about the Jets?
I mean, they're going into like irrelevance. It's kind of what I totally agree. I'm not going to be able to really. I'm not even going to try to sell you on them. I think they'll win this week on Thursday, just because that's what the Jets would do. Is like win a game that at this point it's like you should just be tanking the season away. And they'll win, and then I'm sure they'll have a huge party and act all smug to the media and stuff after, and then they'll lose the next week. It's just pathetic. Every week it's the same old story. Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Fame player, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Yep. Joy to watch him play. He doesn't know how to snap a ball. Like, he doesn't get any of the play calls off in time. Nope. It's the consistently just. I know he always is waited till the last second on the play clock. It's part of his
yes.
But it's just not working. It's halfway through the season, and there's just no more excuses. The kicker, at least they're bringing in like some competition right now. But
are they?
I think they have like five kickers with competition. So Greg the Leg is gone. But I mean, this should have been done like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's too late, and it's ridiculous because. I'm not going to blame it all on the kicker, but if they just had a mediocre kicker, that's at least 2 games that you're in. And then, I mean, I was so done with this team on Sunday after the Patriots that it's just like whatever at this point. But
I saw that the coach for the Jets, he was out of timeouts by halftime. Did you see that?
They had to call 3 timeouts.
They were out of timeouts. I mean, this guy, obviously he was thrown into the fire, so he's not real coach. He wasn't ready for it, but I mean, he's just a
game though. It was Rodgers. Honestly, it was Rodgers.
Yeah, it was Rodgers.
He just lets the play clock go, or it's either the offensive coordinator is not getting it in. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what
it is either.
ridiculous.
Obviously, also we had some injuries, whatever. Sauce Gardner, I mean, I think he's overrated right now. He can't do anything right. We got Hassan Reddick, didn't do much. What do you think we should do, Tom, with the Jets right now? Blow them up the team at the end of the season? Just get rid of everything?
I don't even really trust that. I don't want to put people I don't see that happening either because DM's not going to probably be here next year. So the owner is trying to go for it at the same time. Woody Johnson has no idea what's going on.
No,
so
he has
as long as they're mathematically there and they can sell tickets, I don't think they're going to do some crazy sell off.
All right.
I don't even know how it would work because there's so much money involved. Like a lot of these guys, it's really bad. So I'm already starting to look forward to next year's draft. So
yeah, that's exactly
that's where we're at.
D, what do you think of our Jets?
Hey, I told you guys last week that Patriot game is going to be tough. I did take the Jets, but I did say that Patriots game, their coach called them soft. I think that was just a full of fire underneath them. And, it looks like the shift has went the other way with the quarterback in New York to New England quarterback. You guys think that May is better than right now than Aaron Rodgers?
Well, he got concussed, so he didn't even really play. That's the pathetic part. Is the Jets lost to his backup.
Jacoby Brissett. But Brissett's good. He's good though.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's always the same old Jets. Somehow or another they fumble, they throw an interception, a penalty. So many penalties this weekend.
They lead the league in penalties and in drop passes.
Well,
they lead the league in drop passes and in penalties. So that's a really good stat.
I don't know if it's a way. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers trying to feed Garrett Wilson a little bit just so he feels comfortable with Davante Adams in there. But
that's exactly what he's doing.
What?
That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. So I think he's going to say, you know what, F that. We're just going to stick to the script, go to Davante Adams and do that. But the season's over. I mean, the season over, it's close. It is close. It's close, but it's not over. It's not over. It's still close.
All right, Chino, what do you think?
So if you take a look, the Giants and the Jets, I have more trust in the Jets turning their season around than the Giants. So if you look at the Jets, I think offensively, if you look at it stat-wise, Garrett Wilson is crushing it when it comes to targets, right? Yesterday, that game, he had 115 yards and he had 5 receptions on 8 targets. If you look at Adams, the second game with the team, he had 6 targets, 4 receptions for 54 yards. The one stat that I did not like, and this guy's a key player, is Breece Hall. Breece Hall, 16 attempts for 80 yards and a touchdown, right? He had a touchdown? Did he have a TD?
No, he didn't have a touchdown.
No. He had 80 yards on 16 attempts. But when you look at receptions, he only had 3 attempts on 1 reception for 9 yards. So, the usage wasn't there for Breece Hall when it comes, little screen pass, little dumps. I think if they utilized Breece Hall more on the screens and stuff, they could have pulled off that win. The only thing is, the kicker, man, they got to get a new kicker, man. He should have been gone last week. That was big.
I wouldn't even put him on the team bus. I would have took off without him. I would have been like, goodbye.
But if you ask me who has a better chance of turning it around, I have more faith in the Jets to turn it around than the Giants, to be honest with you.
Well, the Jets have more talent.
That's why you have to you can't write them off yet, man. If they wake up offensively, they could be dominant. They just got to wake up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're. I think it's just the same old Jets.
But that's a good point that Chino said. He said about the Breece Hall with the screens. That's one of his main things that he does.
Yeah, dude, he's a beast at that.
Yeah, he's small, so that ground and pound all the time. That's gonna wear him down. They got to get him out to the outside, screen it, pass it. Make him run receiver routes on the outside. They got to do something with him because I think he's the only one that can. And Garrett Wilson now can break a big play.
Yeah, I mean, you got Davante, Garrett Wilson, and Breece Hall, and none of them can get open. When the Patriots were driving, I knew they were going to score. I was like, this is over. This is over. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Now,
they play the Texans.
Let me ask you guys, do you think Davante is a little slower now? Do you think age is catching up?
No.
I don't know.
No?
But I do think he thinks the team sucks. He looks like he's like, what the hell did I just get myself into? He just is like, what the hell is going on? You guys do not know how to win.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll see what happens. They play the Texans on Thursday. I don't think they're going to win that game. I think that's going to be.
That's a game you probably they can pull out somehow or another. That's a game they can
I think
pull out.
so. You take a look at their schedule. They have a bye week after this game,
Yeah.
After
Yes.
Texans.
Yeah.
right?
They
And then they got the Colts at home.
You don't know who's starting that game. For the
Yeah,
Colts.
so like the Jets pull off three wins consecutively. Yo, they got a chance to turn it around. I'm telling you, I have a feeling they'll turn it around.
Well, they're wearing the black shirts, the jerseys on Thursday. That's going to be the death jerseys because they're going to be dead. They're going to lose. So just letting you know right now.
Man.
Now we'll go to your G-men. We'll go to the G-men. They lose to the Steelers, McGoffrey Steelers. I'm calling them McGoffrey Steelers because he beat us last week with the Jets, and now he beat us this week with the Giants. They 18-26. Russell Williams and Pickens, man, he's getting that ball all the time now. He's
Two TDs called back. Crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chino, we'll start with your G-men. Go ahead. Tell me what you think.
So if you it's the same old thing every week, right? You take a look at it. They're offensively, they're moving the ball in the beginning, right? He started utilizing Slayton. Slayton had a big game, yardage wise. Neighbors was effective too. Tracy was big, man. You see, he had a big game, and I like that young kid, man. Going forward, he's gonna be good, man. We just gotta, fix our O-line, and then like little rookie mistakes, right? Like what cost us I think it was in the second half when Neighbors didn't line up on time and they called that touchdown back. That was huge, man. So stuff like that really affected the game. But like defensively, they did all right. They didn't do like what I expected them to do. Pittsburgh, Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson, man. He's back, and he's doing it, and he's doing his thing. So I applaud the Steelers on that win. Defensively, they did it right. Russell Wilson was getting the ball out, not just to Pickens, but to Van Jefferson, to who's the other guy? I think Washington. Yeah, Austin. Like he was picking them apart, man. He got. And then at one point, the Giants benched one of the rookie quarterback. Was it Float or something like that? They benched him because he got hurdled by Najee Harris. Najee Harris did like an Olympic curl against him.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. I was like, yo, I'd bench him too.
Yeah, he went right for he dove. He did a Superman for that.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man.
Yeah, hello to Windward Attack in the chat. What's going on? And Matt Crosby says the Commanders Hail Mary. Oh my God, yes, Matt, we're going to talk about that Hail Mary. D, what did you think about your G-men?
It's like Gino says, same old every week. We're not going to do anything if we don't have a good quarterback. And Daniel Jones, he'll put a good pass here and there in, but then a pick or what were they doing on that 2-point conversion? That looked like the Colts back when Pat McAfee was the punter. It's just the same old Giants, same old Jets too, but the same old Giants. Their defense, I thought, played pretty good. Tracy, like Gino said, he's very good. He's making me forget about Barkley just a little bit. Just a little bit. I know he got hurt on one of the last drive, but
if he gets hurt again, he'll remind you more of Barkley.
Yes.
He is concussed. He's concussed right now.
Different things. Mm-hmm. The Giants are young. So they need I think a younger quarterback to fit that team. Like I said, the
Justin Fields would be perfect
on the other side of the Steelers bench.
Mm-hmm.
I really do think we should go after Justin Fields until Manning comes, and then.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you guys think, Jay-Z, Tom? What do you think?
Tom, what do you think, Tom? What do you think of the Giants?
They were competitive. It's tough to win. It's definitely tough to beat the Steelers at home, and then especially when they get like that punt return for a touchdown. Any like special teams advantage that they get, which they are Mike Tomlin's teams are always good at. But when they actually like score points off that, it's tough to beat them. They moved the ball a bit. Tracy's looking like a real solid player, like a maybe long-term future with the team type of guy. Neighbors he competed, so he was going up against Porter's kid, Joey Porter Jr. So yeah, it was a good game, but they lacked the execution at the end, and 2-point conversion was ridiculous. So that'll be on. TJ
Watt he comes at you. You can't control him, So it was pretty crazy. Also, we're going to talk about Montgomery said Fields for Dexter Lawrence.
No way.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That guy said,
Bro, you're crazy.
Matt, that's a good one.
Straight up.
Straight
Fields
up.
for Jones.
Also, now let's talk to the Bills. They're
If they do
13.
Fields and Najee Harris, maybe.
Oh, okay. Fields and Najee Harris, maybe. Okay.
What about Pickens?
Nah.
Nah. Right. All right. So the Bills, they go against the Seahawks. They beat up on the Seahawks 35-10. So Bills, obviously, they're going to run away with that division because there's nobody else in that division.
Mhm.
Bills are going to win it. Josh Allen, now he's got Cooper. They're looking pretty damn good. So, who knows? They might go pretty far in the playoffs, but we'll see. I think the Bills are definitely going to win the AFC East. That's a no-brainer because everyone else has, I think, 2 wins. So, I don't know. D, what'd you think of the Bills?
The Bills, I thought that trade for Cooper was great. That was good for them because it opened up Coleman and what's the other guy? Shakur, I think his name is Shakar.
Yep.
Now you don't know who to guard. And I don't think they're utilizing Cooper as much as they probably could later on in the year. But
Amari Cooper had 3 yards.
that's all he had.
That's all he had.
Jeez, I was at least a touchdown, a reception for a touchdown. But, James Cook came back. He looked good. But the only thing is that the defense for the Buffalo, I just don't know in the playoffs how that's going to work out. But still a top team in the AFC East.
Yep, definitely. Tom, what'd you think of the Bills? They're going to win that division.
Oh yeah, it was a nice win for them on the road. DK Metcalf was out, so that kind of helped probably for them. Yeah, I mean, Allen's going to be able to spread the ball around, and they'll have plenty of time to get Amari Cooper, adjusted by the playoffs. So I'm sure they're just ramping that up, and he's not the type. Honestly, he's probably just trying to win a ring, so he's not going to be too fussy about targets and stuff. So it works perfect. Shakir, I think, is finally back healthy. He got 10. He had a bunch of targets for the first time in a while. He was nursing a heel or an ankle or something before. So
I think it's an ankle or something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think him, and then they're slowly getting Coleman into the offense as well. He had a jump ball touchdown last week, or last Sunday, and then the week before he made a big play. So yeah, they're gonna keep getting better.
Yep. Chino, you got anything to add to that Bills Seahawks game?
I think it was a good game. Josh Allen, did Josh Allen things, right? So Coleman, Shakir was big, man. Shakir seeing 10 targets and then Coleman seeing 7 was, the usage of the wide receivers is huge. I'm a big James Cook fan. I have him in all my fantasy leagues. So when he does 2 touchdowns per game, that's huge for me. So I like to see that, and he's good, man. You throw him a little screen, man, he gets it done, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Jets should do with Hall.
That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly
you have to use Breece Hall. He's elite on the screen, man.
Yeah, but they'll screw that up. They don't know how to do that, the Jets. They don't know how to do that. But then we got the Eagles. They beat the Bengals. Was it 37-17? Jalen Hurts, man, 16 for 20, 236 yards, but he ran for 3 TDs.
He's a vulture, man. That should have been Saquon should have had 2 TDs. If I was a Saquon owner, I would be pissed off, man. Every week I put Barkley 2. You're gonna get vultured every week because Jalen Hurts is F that. I'm taking this in.
Yeah, and Barkley had 22 for 108 yards, I believe it was, right?
And no touch, no TDs, which is crazy.
It was crazy. But I mean, the Eagles, they dominate that one. I think they're probably winning. Well, I don't know if they're going to win that division because we'll talk about the Commanders. But Tom, what do you think about the Eagles beating the Bengals?
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles are, anytime you get those wide receiving, when they're all healthy, the Eagles are a playoff team for sure.
A.J. Brown, yep.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Bengals, it looks like it was going to be the Bengals were going to get hot with Burrow and Chase getting healthy, and they always seem to play well this time of year. But yeah, it was a nice win for the Eagles.
Yeah. Deep.
I think they didn't have Higgins for that game, so that was a big. That was
huge.
Yeah, not having him. But I'm going to go down to what I keep on saying. Not having Joe Mixon on that team is huge. I know Chase Brown or Chad Brown?
Yeah.
And who's the other one? Who's the other running back? Zach Moss. Yeah, they're okay. But you have an elite running back like Joe Mixon with those receivers and that quarterback. I mean, they needed to keep that core together.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough for them to make the playoffs. It's going to be real tough.
Well, we'll see. Dan in the chat saying hello. Good evening. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in with us. Guys, also we had that amazing Hail Mary pass that Matt Crosby mentioned. Did you see that pass? And I love how the cornerback was taunting the fans when it was happening. Did you see that?
That was Noah Brown. That was a Jersey native.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Noah
I
Brown.
didn't know that. Oh, wow. And he got burnt. Now, I mean, that was lucky because it got tipped. And then I think Noah Brown, right? He's caught it. Right?
Yeah.
Noah Brown. He's a Jersey native, you said?
Yeah, Jersey native.
Jersey native. Wow. He caught that. Great, obviously. Great pass. But the Commanders look pretty good, man. They surprised every week.
Jaden Daniels is elite. If you were questioning it like 2 weeks ago, you ain't questioning it now. Like, if you watched that game the entirety and you saw Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, like Jaden Daniels,
You would think that
good.
Daniels was the veteran quarterback.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like even when he does the post interview and the way he speaks and stuff like that, like he's like mad calm and collective. He's not like he's like a true professional, man.
He carries himself like a true professional.
Yeah, he plays the part, man.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, let's see. I think people were comparing like Doug Williams a little bit, how he's like taking him,
Oh, you're just saying that because it was the Washington Redskins. Come on.
That's what people were saying. Doug Williams, maybe, that's what people were saying. But they were comparing him like to Doug Williams and shit. But he looks good.
Guess who the Giants play this week?
Who do you guys play?
Carolina, right? No. Who they play?
Is it this week or next week? Hold on.
No, they got the Commanders.
You got the Commanders, huh?
Jaden Daniels. Hey, wait, at MetLife.
Dead Life. That's what it's called. Dead Life. Because no one over there is going to play. Everyone's going to be there this Thursday. This Thursday is going to be empty.
Terry McLaurin is going to have 150 yards.
He always goes off on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Always.
So what about fantasy, guys? How did you guys do? Tom, how'd you do in your fantasy?
Pulled it off. Nice. I had a Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce connection. Finally kind of worked out.
Kelce actually kind of worked out for me. But
good game.
He came alive.
Yeah, I'm my high school league. I'm 3-game winning streak, and I really haven't even played that well. But yeah, so
yeah, they're pretty good.
Regard, but yeah, I would trade the Yankees winning and the Jets over.
The Yankees is very depressing. It's not really good to be New York sports around here. It's very depressing.
Another home run.
Yeah. D, obviously, I paid you. You beat me by 10 points this week.
That's right.
I had to come down to my defense, but you lasted me. Jalen Hurts did well for you. He's the one who took you over the edge.
One of my
starting Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, well, Cooper scored, but one of my teams, the last 2 weeks, I have got major injuries. The last week was Chris Godwin. This week, Stephon Diggs is out for the year.
Ooh,
so
rough.
Got confirmed today. So I'm looking on the waiver wire for some people. But
D, you had a solid receiver core, man.
I did.
You had Godwin. Who'd you have? Godwin, Diggs, Wilson, and one more, and McLaurin. Imagine all them healthy, just scoring those.
And Kamara and Josh Jacobs.
Wow. Yeah, man.
How'd you do, Chino, with your fantasy? So
out of my 5 leagues, I won 4. The biggest thing was, I since the draft started, man, I drafted McConkey through all my fantasy teams, right? But like, I was hesitant here and there using them, and then this week, out of the 5 teams I have him, I started him in one of my leagues that I needed an extra receiver, and he went off. So like, I think he's gonna start going off. I think going down, if you're trying to make a playoff push, if you can get your hands on Ladd McConkey for cheap, which you're gonna be able to do it now, but going forward, man, he's gonna light it up and it's gonna get more expensive. But I think he's gonna be a PPR monster in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So you think the Chargers? Because I know who Harbaugh, he likes to run the ball a lot. You think this is saving Justin Herbert for the playoffs if they get it there?
I don't know.
No, I think it's just his style of play.
Okay.
Kind of the same thing with the Niners with like Alex Smith. I mean, Herbert's a much better version of than Alex Smith, but yeah, I think it's kind of just like the way he likes to play. Look at the Michigan Wolverines; they were like a defense first program. So,
and they have a good defense. The Chargers have a good defense.
Yep. So Chino, we're gonna go to you because we have a new segment here. It's gonna be any rumors or trades that make you go. Damn!
So
So Chino,
I don't know if it's a rumor, but I know that Adam Thielen is available via trade right now. So I'm speculating. I'm saying that if the 49ers are willing to go after Adam Thielen, I'm not saying he's going to be like the top receiver, but they do need a receiver, man. And like, if they can, get a guys like Adam Thielen for cheap, why not, man? He's on a bad team. Imagine Brock Purdy, using him. So like, I can see him doing good on the 49ers. Other than that, there's not really much.
Right? The Ravens got somebody.
Oh, the Ravens got Deontay Johnson, which that's good. The Ravens lost this week.
They did.
Well, we got to give props to the Browns though. Listen, I'm sorry, Jameson Winston, right? You have to give him props because number 2, he came out right. First of all, when Deshaun Watson got hurt, they put in there Dorial Thompson, right?
Yep.
He did all right, right? He got the ball moving, doing his thing, but Jameis Winston, was he even active for that game? He wasn't active for that game, was he?
No, I don't think so.
No, but now
he was because he came in for like
he came late, right? He was like the third QB. So now they went full throttle with Jameis Winston. He went for over 300 yards and 3 TDs, man. Like, they had a freaking Maserati in the garage with the cover on, and now they're gonna let him loose. So if you have struggling for a QB in fantasy, I think Jameis Winston could be your guy for the foreseeable future, man. He has weapons. He has Njoku. He has Tillman. You can't sleep on Tillman, man. His frame is like 6'3". He's a tall dude, bro. So like, you get him open, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you those receptions. He's fast, man. Mm-hmm. And don't forget about Jerry Jeudy, man, and Elijah. And what is it, Moore, bro? He has weapons, bro. Winston can get it done. So if you need a QB, Jameis Winston.
Everybody forgot he took Tampa Bay to the playoffs,
dude. I'm saying he's good.
He almost beat. Was it the Rams that year? No, was it the Rams?
If Jameis Winston takes the Browns far and produces the way he produces, I can see him getting money and going to another team, man.
Wow. Well, we're halfway through the season. Tom, who do you think is MVP right now? I mean, I'm thinking possibly, maybe Lamar Jackson, possibly. Maybe he's playing well enough. Who do you think?
Yeah, I guess I'd probably go Derrick Henry if I was.
Derrick Henry, that's a good one. Derrick Henry.
Running backs never end up winning, but
scores a touchdown every single game.
Yeah, he's been pretty great.
So. Yeah, pretty great. What about you, D?
Okay, so you got the Lamars, the Derrick Henrys, the Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to throw one out there. I don't know if it's ever been done.
I know what you're going to say.
Jaden Daniels. I don't know. Hey.
I knew you were going to say that.
Daniel,
you think he gets the Rookie of the Year and Offensive MVP?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a tall order.
So okay, right now.
Who did?
Stroud almost got that last year.
That's right. C.J. Stroud almost got that last year. You're right. You're correct.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now, hold on. Gino? So you said offensive MVP. Just overall MVP, or do they have a defensive MVP?
They have a defensive and offensive.
They have a defensive player of the year, but the MVP
overall.
Overall.
Yeah, who do you think, Chino, MVP? Right now, if you could think about it. We're halfway.
And I was going to throw Jared Goff out there just to.
Right now, I would say Lamar. Yeah. I like Lamar. Yeah.
Lamar, I think.
Right now.
Who has a better record, Commanders or Ravens?
The Ravens. Right.
Commanders lost once.
Really?
Really? Wow.
I thought they lost once.
Baltimore is 5-3. Washington is 6-2.
6-2. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Jaden Daniels is definitely right now top choice for Rookie of the Year.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yes.
Especially that Hail Mary. I think right now if he plays the next 3 games on this level, he'll definitely take it home, Rookie of the Year. I don't know who else would take it. But so now as we wrap up, any other games you guys wanted to mention? Anything else?
How about those Cowboys?
Oh, they suck. Your uncle must be really depressed, Tom.
Yeah, he was surprised I took him.
Yo, but they turned it around last minute. Like they I don't know, man. Like last minute they were turning it around, man. You were like, oh shit, this is a
Yep.
game.
Yep. Dak has not been playing well up to that contract.
No,
I don't know.
not at all. Not at all.
How about
You know
CeeDee
what
Lamb?
got them too? I think the Rico, the running back, got sick right before the game, so that was a big hit to them because they had Dalvin Cook and Zeke Elliott as the running backs.
I heard rumors about that. I
What?
definitely heard rumors. I heard that Jerry Jones made that call. And, no,
Really?
seriously, I heard that they needed to change something. They said they wanted to put Dalvin Cook, and that Rico Dowd had not been aware that change has been made, and he was like out like signing autographs before the game, and he found out after that they were going with Dalvin Cook.
Oh,
That's
there-
the word on the street that Jerry Jones made that call to activate Cook.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've
Did
been
you hear
reading.
that
That's
Dalvin
a
Cook was
turmoil
drinking
in there.
something on the sideline?
What?
That he was drinking something?
Oh yeah, what was that?
I
They were
think
saying
it's
he
for
drank
electric
something like
lights.
maybe alcohol. They were saying he drank something on the sideline that was questionable
I think it was
because it looked like a little bottle. Who knows? It was like a little bottle. He went like
TD,
this.
what do you think it was?
I think it was pickle juice. Like, no, it's for
They
like
do.
cranberry. Yeah.
Oh
they-
really? Oh okay.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Josh Allen drinks that all the time.
How about Baker Mayfield? He does Zin on the sideline.
And he gets
Yo.
fined.
Yo, he doesn't. But he's a monster in fantasy, so that's helping him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I did also know that I don't know if you guys know, but I did hear that Aaron Rodgers, him and Woody, made that call to fire Saleh. That's kind of confirmed. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Rodgers made that call.
Rodgers and Woody, but I don't know who said what on the phone, but it was confirmed. Them two had the final conversation, then Saleh was fired. Because it happened after the flight from London. When they were coming back from the flight from London, Saleh said, we have to do something, and they were thinking of firing one of the other coaches.
Probably
And-
the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, they were going to fire the offensive coordinator. So obviously, Saleh talked to someone else and talked to Woody and said, hey, we're going to think about firing the coordinator. By the time they landed in Jersey, Woody got on the phone with Aaron. They had a conversation. Don't know exactly what was said, but then Woody called up Saleh and said, you're fired.
Oh, they pulled the Uno reverse card.
Yeah. Yes. So everyone's telling me that Rodgers had something to do with it. So
Of course he did.
So he's playing coy, like, oh, I don't have that power. But they said, my source told me. He
And then
said that way.
Well, but we'll put it like this: every top star on every team, they have a say on what goes on. You can't say they don't.
Yeah, because when Saleh came off the plane and everything, and he finally said that, and then when Woody called him, that's what happened.
I don't think Chino saw that.
I saw the Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah, but Rodgers had something to do with it. That's been confirmed. But I don't know if he said fire him or not. That was not. But him and Woody had the phone call. So
Daniel Jones should fire himself.
So I'll be honest with you. Dable has to be fired next. If they lose next week, they has to. That 2-point conversion, even Daniel Jones was mad. He's like, what the fuck we doing? I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Almost killed Neighbors.
yeah,
Almost got him killed.
yeah.
So if you look at it this week, right? Do the Giants have a chance to beat the Commanders?
No,
No, right?
No.
Is it a clear no across the board?
I don't think so. I don't think it will. And I tell you this though, Giants will have a better record than the Jets at the end of the season.
If the Giants, the Giants are going to lose, but the Giants lose this week, someone's getting benched or someone's getting fired, man. Something has
Brian,
to
the
give.
coach, I think my coach might get fired. Matt Crosby said Browns upset the Ravens. Didn't expect that. And then he says that Dallas is just laughable at this point. I don't even know why they got rid of Pollard. Guy was a workhorse. He was. I like Pollard. He was.
They had to
good.
free up that money to give it to Dak.
That's true. They had to free up that money and give it to Dak. Is
But
right.
did you see the usage in the beginning of CeeDee Lamb, and then the usage in the second half, and then he just erupts. CeeDee Lamb just erupted. So like,
I don't know. He had like 10 targets. No, he had 8 by halftime.
yeah,
Seven.
and then he scored most of his points. I think at one point he had only like 7 fantasy points. I don't know how many he had in the first half, but in the second half he just went bonkers.
Yeah, he did. Well, guys, we're going to wrap it up now, and then hopefully Jets playing the Texans, and they're going to probably lose, I think. Guys around the board, what do you guys think? Tom?
Oh, I got a quick question. Chino, who's a fantasy person for the Texans to pick up receiver? Is it Hutchinson?
No, so since Diggs is out, I'm thinking Robert Mechie. Maybe you could pick him up,
Okay.
right? Tank Dell. If you own Tank Dell, he's going to eat.
Yep.
Like he's going to eat. With Nico, I don't know when he's coming back. Is he coming back this week or next week? I don't know when his
Nico
ETA
Collins?
is. Yeah, Nico Collins is out. So like, if Nico Collins doesn't play this week, look for Tank Dell, and he's probably going to utilize. He's probably going to utilize what's his name?
Schultz?
The tight end Schultz. But other than that, man, with Diggs out, that's a big one for
Big one.
for
Texans
CJ Stroud.
I still think the Jets are going to lose, so.
But if
matter
anything,
who
the
it
Jets
is.
have a chance. The Jets have a chance with Nico not playing. If Nico doesn't play, Diggs not playing, they have a chance, man. So we'll see.
I'm not sure about anybody on the Texans. They'll probably wait for Collins to come back. But if you're looking for a receiver, I would go either Ricky Pearsall for like the first round rookie for the Niners.
Yeah.
That's a good
He's
pick.
available, or try to trade him for him on the low. There's also this guy, Deontay Johnson, getting traded to from the Panthers. So there's a wide open. Everybody's gonna go for that Xavier Leggett guy, the rookie.
Oh, yeah.
Really fast. I would actually try to get Jalen Coker is his name. He had like 8 catches. He had broke out last week. He had 8 catches, touchdown. He's undrafted free agent, but he looks like the real deal. And they're a team that's always going to be down in games. So garbage time.
Yeah, but is Young going to throw it to him, or is it the other
Yeah,
guy?
I mean, but it's it's all about targets and value and stuff. So if you're, that's what I would look at it. And there's no reason for there's no reason for the Panthers to play Adam Thielen. I'm sure he'll either get traded or.
Mhm.
And
Niners.
that also did suck for Christian Kirk because he was going to get
Oh.
traded, then he got his shoulder dislocated or whatever it was, rotator cuff or something.
Yeah, he got hurt, actually.
Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be a monster now.
Mm-hmm.
I have sat him.
He's already a monster.
I have sat him every game.
You sat him every game this week?
This whole season.
Brian Thomas Jr. What is wrong with you, dude?
I didn't think I didn't think he was going to be that good at first. I thought they were going to try and get like Kirk or someone else, but
D, you need to consult with your peers. For real, dude.
well, he's out for a couple games, so
Yeah, what I'm saying, that's a big what if, dude.
I know.
It is. All right, guys, we are going to wrap it up. So I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, the Yankees will win a game. Hopefully, we
I
can
said Dodgers,
You did say Dodgers.
and I'm a Yankee fan.
Yep. Hopefully, Aaron Judge can hit something. So we'll see. All right, guys. I will see you guys all next week. Have a good week, guys.
Later, guys.
Guys.
Professionals.
Thanks for watching the Zapata Brand podcast. Please subscribe to the podcast and listen